Okay, so I just saw Yako from the train for the first leg of her journey to Tokyo. It's about 6:30 now, and I decided, as we were cooped up all day yesterday, to take a walk straight afterwards. And this is the post Typhoon, well, not wreckage, but aftermath. Path here is strewn with pine needles, pine cones, bits of twig and stuff. Some quite big ones here. Temperature's about 27, 28, I think. It's going to go up to about 33 today. Briefly looking at the notice board when Yako got to the station, looked like one train was going to be late, but that would be almost normal. Slightly late, not ridiculously. And the Shinkansen is probably running. She's got tickets to get there, and she gets to spend the night in Tokyo before setting off, so she meets up with all the colleagues she's going to be shepherding these kids with. I mean, the typhoon wasn't terrible for us. I mean, first stages are it gets very windy when the typhoon is approaching land, and then when it does, the wind sometimes dies down a bit and you just get the torrential rain. And so Yako tried to go to work very early yesterday morning, rather optimistically. Got the train, got her to Osaka, and found that the subway had just closed. And realised that she couldn't make it because it's quite a long subway journey for her to the library. So I came home, and just as she got home, the overland train service to Osaka stopped, so she was lucky to get back at all. I had an online lesson with a guy in Tokyo. Nothing was going on there, but halfway through the lesson our phones started peeling out emergency alarms, as they do when there's an earthquake and an earthquake drill, giving you instructions about where to go if you are needing to evacuate. So two phones with the volumes up suddenly bursting out, really quite shocking. Yako sneaked into the living room and spirited the phones away. It's a strange thing. The etiquette now is, especially from my school, there should be no one else in the room when you do an online lesson, even though they've dictated that I have to do online lessons and not face to face. So Yako was on her hands and knees, commando style, crawling back to the bedroom to hide for the hour and a half of the lesson. because it was such a rush this morning, because I wanted to have breakfast with me, to get things done and get her out of the house in time to catch the train. I wasn't in a fit state really to get ready to jog. I always regret it when I don't. You have to be awake really. Your body to properly wake up before you can do it. So this is the next best thing. As you can see, it's pretty strewn with heavier branches here. I think the pine trees just sway with the wind, whereas the cherry blossoms, which are the most in profusion here, do probably tend to lose branches. This camera is a bit wobbly on the stand. I'm trying to tighten it, but it's not really working. Sorry if there's any jiggling going on. Yep. I mean, you may remember, I think the first year of the pandemic, I took a walk after not a typhoon, but an incredible downpour, which overflowed rivers and brought tons of crap onto the beach. This is not so extreme, although for other areas it was. But as you can see, there's a lot of collateral damage here. It wouldn't have been nice to be out here in the early stage